Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? Guys, we have a very interesting overall narrative that has popped off in uh, Cautious Hero that really hit me hard, and I was not expecting it from this type of show, nor was I expecting it to be such a like interesting exchange of character development. Sorry, I had a really intense battle with him and I just lost it. Which you'll probably see if you watch my video before this one. But anyway, there's so much that I look forward to within this show in the case of comedy and just the characters building up, becoming more beloved and stuff like that. I did not expect to feel such a way about all of our main character situation, the goddess and our hero mainly, being two people that were in a group with a goddess. Which this is the thing that was weird to me, which I think I understand it now that I'm talking it out and thinking about it more thoroughly, is with Colt and the main hero and the healer, this three-person group and a goddess, which is what we're watching now, right? Like a three-person group, and the goddess is the healer, actually. Or, well, it was three people, and then it's, what, four now? So, well, it's actually three without the hero, which is weird. But anyway, we have, you know, I had this weird feeling that once we started seeing this flashback and seeing this healer girl amongst the team of our hero of today, uh, it really did bring out a character description of the goddess. Like I was like, she is acting a lot like the girl we have on our squad right now. That is the healer. That is, for some reason falling for this guy who this healer that was on their team kind of seemed like she had a crush on him in some way, and then we find out later on that's true. Um, so it's all of these things that are easily, just kind of put out there, just kind of being teased, like just putting it. Look at this. Oh, look at this pullback. Um, there's something about this heart wrenching story of this demon lord who is not even an S grade demon lord. This man is a B grade, and he has done one of the worst things possible you can do to a hero or do to anybody that is the main character, which is destroying their everything they cared and hold dear. Which it's also weird because here's the thing: it makes it like Colt, the guy who lost his leg in the group and he was like the mage, he wasn't summoned into the world, right? Like he was someone that was just there who had magic and became a part of their quest. Um, and I think the same with the healer. And I think if that is the case, why, like if the healer and Colt, the mage, were both a part of this world and weren't summoned, why was it that one of them was reincarnated as like a goddess and the other we don't know about, right? Like I don't think we heard anything about Cold unless he's the Demon King. Ooh. Nah, I don't know, but that that is really weird to me that it would be um, you know, her the girl that pretty much passed away and became a goddess is the same person that was having a kid with our main hero and lost her life and the baby's life. I almost thought she was the baby, but yeah, no, she was straight up reincarnated. So the baby actually did not make it at all, I don't think. And he then probably winds up dying and gets sent to the human world. and loses his memory of all this stuff that happened. Plus, we know that he's gone to the Demon Lord's castle to try to fight him alone because he does not want the goddess to get hit by something that could actually destroy her soul, let alone lose his comrades. Which, when he was first doing this gig, he was the least courteous or the least cautious hero, right? Like, he was the most uncautious hero, and that was just because he wanted to save. He was, and it. Oh man, it's hitting even harder now that I'm thinking about it and talking about it. He wanted the girl who was, the one so protective over her grandfather, and he was turning into a baby. He saw himself in her the most because that's all she wanted. She wanted to stop the Demon Lord. She wanted to stop any demons doing any mayhem because they're hurting people. He wants to get it done and out of the way so no one suffers. No one has to go through this anymore. And if he has the power to do that as of right now, he's going to do it and not waste any time. So who was like that? That girl that he slapped the crap out of every single time because he's like, oh, that's me. I'm just looking at myself. Blah, 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 blah. So it makes a lot more sense. I'm guessing he's going to speak to that point maybe, or maybe it just was there out there for us to figure it out ourselves, right? But that's the type of stuff I like about these shows that are funny and have all these characters that aren't supposed to be taken too seriously, but once you look at these situations, it is very serious. The loss of a loved one and someone who's bearing your child that you might not even have. It didn't even seem like he knew of it. It must have been too new to have known that early or something, right? Like that's the weird stuff. And the other thing is, what if that's Colt's baby? You know what I mean? Like, what if he didn't get with her and that was just Colt's baby? I doubt it, because of how much our goddess broke down, even though seemingly she didn't even know about this situation. She didn't know about this storyline or that this happened. But, she's absolutely drenched in tears knowing all of this as it's pouring in. So it's clear that it was him and her, hopefully anyway, that was supposed to be together. And it wasn't, Colt, and he just didn't know about it yet. And that would be even a more bigger twist to the story is, oh yeah, by the way, he would know if he got with her or not, right? But with no memories of anything, and he just gets summoned up as a hero, there was a little in line where you said properties or something. Somehow that kind of was a way for him to say something that remotely was connected to them in the past of where they were. Messed up part too is Arya, the red-haired goddess, was the one that was their, goddess of that place too. So not only does she have to get like eaten at that time where she can't die, she's a goddess, but she straight up gets eaten in front of both of them, and then Colt got eaten first, and then boom, he has to watch every one of his members get eaten and probably sent back to the human world to then just come back and try again another time, or whatever, but without remembering that. So we'll see how this all turns out. I hope you guys are having a happy holiday and Merry Christmas. I definitely will be trying to talk to you guys as soon as possible, so if you are sub, thank you for the support. It's been a crazy amount of jumping. I have noticed it, but it didn't deter me from making daily content or just continue to grind. I mean, no matter what happens, if I gain 1,000,000 subs, I would still have to grind, right? And make these videos. So for me, it was just really cool to see everybody joining up and subbing up. But outside of that, I'm here to continue to make these daily videos for people that truly want to hear from me and want to give me their inputs on episodes and stuff like that too. So hope you guys are having an amazing one, and I will definitely talk to you later. So with all that being said, take care and peace.